Now, what I do here on this show is political analysis. Now, Mitt Romney came out and said something on TV recently that a lot of people just brushed aside, didn't think it was a big deal. It wasn't covered much. But I want to bring it back and I want to play it for you because I actually think that there is something to what he's saying here that you don't just see with the naked eye. That he's saying something entirely different, which is interesting and perhaps dramatic. Okay, so in the surface, what he's going to do is criticize President Obama. Let's watch.
The president's naivete with regards to Russia and his faulty judgment about Russia's intentions and objectives has led to a number of foreign policy challenges that we face. And unfortunately, not having anticipated Russia's intentions, the president wasn't able to shape the kinds of events that may have been able to prevent the kinds of circumstances that you're seeing in the Ukraine, as well as the things that you're seeing in Syria.
It caught a lot of people by surprise, it seems to me.
Well, there may have been some people surprised, but there were many, many others who predicted that Russia would try and grab additional territory. I think effective leaders typically are able to see the future to a certain degree and then try and take actions to shape it in some way. And that's, of course, what this president has failed to do, and his Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, as well. They thought resetting relations with Russia, handing out gifts to Russia would somehow make Russia change its objectives. Well, that certainly wasn't the case.
So on the surface, that looks like a standard attack against President Obama, although there was a fun little moment there at the end where he claimed he could predict the future. Well, if you could predict the future, why didn't you see that President Obama was going to kick your ass? That's a tough one to answer. Okay, now, having said that, first clue as to what he's up to is, why is he on TV in the first place? Why is he going on Face the Nation, a prominent Sunday talk show? I thought he'd lost and he was withdrawing from politics. That's what he said at the end, when the election was over in 2012. If you're out there on TV, you're trying to get back in the game. It's at least a possibility. Now, I wouldn't have even gone there if it wasn't for the last thing that he said. So he attacks President Obama, and that's his way of saying, if you'd elected me, we wouldn't have had these problems because I'm a psychic, okay? And I could predict the future, and I wouldn't have gotten you into this mess because I would have what? Preemptively attack Russia? I don't know what his solution is. That's okay. But at the end, he threw in Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Now, wait a minute. Hillary Clinton isn't Secretary of State anymore. Why gratuitously attack her? Well, she's the leading Democratic candidate for 2016. So Mitt Romney coming out here to bash Hillary Clinton, in essence, as well as President Obama, to say, well, if you'd elected me, you would have had a better alternative. And don't forget, Hillary Clinton's no good when people are running against her. God, I don't know who that would be in 2016. Interesting. Now, what in the world would make Mitt Romney think that he could run again? I mean, it was clear he ran in the last two cycles. He came in second basically in the Republican primary back in 2008, and he won the primary in 2012, but he lost to Obama. It seemed like he was totally done. Well, two parts of this. One, the less important part is that in their own circle, they have a bubble, and in their bubble, they think, oh, the whole country hates Obama, and God, the whole country must be thinking now, man, we made such a mistake. Golly gee, wouldn't it have been great if we had picked Mitt Romney instead? And in their mind, they're thinking, well, we can help you to get past that error by giving you another chance to vote for Mitt Romney. The other thing about Mitt Romney is he doesn't like to lose. So, at the end of 2008, when he lost the primaries, he was like, oh, I don't know if I'll run again. And I was like, yeah, all right, go. Of course he's going to run again. And it's killing him that he lost to Obama. Now, here's the most important part, though. Why is he back now? That's because the establishment had already picked their candidate, unbeknownst to you. The establishment is largely Wall Street. And in fact, there was a recent set of articles about this that spelled it out clearly from inside sources on Wall Street. The candidate they had picked was Chris Christie. But now Chris Christie is rocked by scandal and has nearly been eliminated from contention. So Mitt Romney thinks, oh my God, the field is open. Yeah, there'll be the Rand Pauls and there'll be the social conservatives, etc. But the establishment needs a candidate. And Mitt Romney going on TV there and attacking Hillary Clinton is basically raising his hand going, don't forget me. They're talking about Jeb Bush. That's pretty desperate. And in those times, Mitt Romney thinks, well, if you're that desperate, I got a great candidate for you. A guy who's been desperate all along. So don't count him out yet.